sea exist together in a delicate balance.
Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
The King of the Jungle is returning, and this time, the legacy of pride, power, and destiny roars louder than ever before. The Lion King is one of the most beloved and iconic stories in cinema history, and the upcoming continuation promises to take audiences back to the heart of the savannah with an emotional and visually breathtaking journey. The story that began with Simba's rise to the throne is evolving into a deeper exploration of family, leadership, and the choices that shape a king's destiny. As new generations discover the timeless tale, the film prepares to blend nostalgia and innovation in a way that honors its past while forging a bold, new path for the future of this legendary saga. The original film captured hearts worldwide with its unforgettable characters, powerful themes, and emotional storytelling. The recent live-action remake reignited that magic, bringing the African savanna to life in stunning realism. Now, this new chapter expands that world, diving into the origins, secrets, and legacies that define the circle of life. This story isn't just about one king. It's about the lineage that shaped the Pride Lands, the sacrifices that built the throne, and the timeless struggle between light and shadow. The visuals, music, and heart of this new movie are set to create an unforgettable cinematic experience that once again reminds us why The Lion King is not just a story, it's a legacy. This upcoming film shifts its focus toward the past, exploring the rise of Mufasa and the origins of his rule. For years, audiences have admired him as the wise and noble king, but now we'll get to witness his journey from a cub with dreams to the powerful leader who defined an era. This exploration adds layers of emotion and depth to one of Disney's most iconic characters, showing the challenges he faced, the friendships that guided him, and the betrayals that shaped his destiny. The film will reveal the lessons and experiences that transformed Mufasa into the ruler who would later guide Simba and protect the circle of life. The emotional connection between Mufasa and his brother Scar, originally known as Taka, will take center stage. Their bond, once filled with love and trust, gradually turns into rivalry, jealousy, and heartbreak. This complex relationship is expected to be one of the film's strongest elements, providing a tragic yet powerful look at how power, pride, and pain can divide even the closest of families. Through their story, audiences will see how choices made in youth echo across generations, influencing not just their own destinies, but the entire balance of the animal kingdom. The tone of this new chapter is grand and emotional, blending the spiritual richness of the original with a more mature and reflective storytelling approach. Themes of legacy, sacrifice, and destiny are woven throughout the narrative, showing how every king must face trials that test his heart and soul. It's a journey not just about ruling, but about understanding one's place in the circle of life. Mufasa's rise will likely parallel Simba's struggles in the original film, reminding audiences that every generation faces its own challenges and must find its own strength to lead. Visually, the film is expected to be breathtaking. The landscapes of the savannah, the sunrise over Pride Rock, the thundering herds, and the vibrant wildlife will all return with even greater realism and cinematic power. The filmmakers are using advanced visual technology to make the animals appear lifelike, while still carrying deep emotion in their expressions. Every scene is crafted to immerse the audience fully into this world, from the golden fields swaying in the wind to the roaring waterfalls and star-filled skies that hold the spirits of past kings. The goal is to make viewers feel the heartbeat of Africa and experience the wonder and majesty of the pride. Lands like never before. The musical legacy of The Lion King remains one of the most important elements of the franchise, and this film will continue that tradition. The combination of powerful orchestration, African rhythms, and emotional vocals will bring the story to life in ways that only music can. The score is expected to balance familiar themes with new compositions that reflect Mufasa's journey and the emotional core of the story. Each song will serve as both a narrative tool and an emotional pulse. Guiding the audience through moments of triumph, tragedy, and hope, the performances will play a vital role in giving depth and authenticity to the characters. Mufasa's voice will embody both strength and compassion, while Scar's younger self will reflect a more vulnerable and conflicted side before darkness consumes him. Their dynamic will drive much of the film's tension and emotion. New characters are also expected to join the Pride Lands, introducing fresh perspectives and challenges that shape Mufasa's path to leadership. These additions will expand the story's universe while staying true to the themes of unity, loyalty, and the eternal balance between good and evil. Emotionally, the film promises to resonate deeply with audiences of all ages. While the first Lion King focused on loss, redemption, and the cycle of life, this chapter dives into the roots of those themes. It explores how great leaders are born not just through strength, but through compassion, wisdom, and sacrifice. Mufasa's struggles will mirror those faced by anyone striving to rise above hardship and stay true to their principles. It's a timeless message about courage, resilience, and the belief that true leadership means serving others before oneself. The relationship between Mufasa and the Pride Lands will also play a symbolic role. His deep connection to the land, animals, and the spiritual essence of the circle of life highlights the film's environmental and moral undertones. The story serves as a reminder of harmony between all living things, a balance that must be protected from greed and ambition. The Pride Lands are not just a kingdom, they are a living world bound by respect, responsibility, and destiny. Mufasa's growth into a king will reflect his understanding of this truth and his realization that every decision he makes affects the balance of life itself. The film's direction leans toward a mix of adventure, emotion, and spirituality. While it promises breathtaking action sequences like stampedes, battles, and daring rescues, it never loses sight of its emotional core. The quiet moments between brothers, the lessons from mentors, and the dreams of young lions yearning for greatness are what will make the story memorable. Every roar, every tear, and every triumph will carry meaning, connecting audiences back to the heart of what made The Lion King a timeless masterpiece. The circle of life remains the soul of the story. As Mufasa's journey unfolds, we're reminded that every generation inherits the world shaped by those who came before. His story isn't just about power, it's about purpose. It's about how one life, through courage and love, can inspire countless others to rise, protect, and lead. The film will show how even in darkness, light finds a way to return, carrying forward the eternal message that life, in all its beauty and struggle, continues endlessly. Fans of the original movie will find plenty of nostalgia woven into the new story, from familiar motifs and symbols to echoes of classic moments reimagined in new ways. Yet, it's not a repetition, it's a reawakening. It expands the mythology, giving deeper meaning to the legacy we already know. By the end, audiences will not only see Mufasa as the wise king from Simba's memories, but also as the lion who earned that wisdom through trial and sacrifice. His story will stand as both a prequel and a tribute to everything The Lion King represents. As anticipation grows, it's clear that this film will be more than a cinematic event, it will be an emotional experience. It captures the timeless power of storytelling, reminding us why these characters and themes have endured for decades. It's about family, destiny, and the courage to face life's challenges with honor and heart. The visuals will amaze, the music will move, and the message will inspire. The Lion King continues to remind the world that while kings may fall and rise again, the spirit of leadership, love, and legacy never dies. When the sun rises over Pride Rock once more, it won't just mark the return of a classic, it will mark the rebirth of a legend. The roar of destiny will echo again, calling every generation to remember who they are, to stand tall in the face of adversity, and to honor the circle of life. With this new chapter, the Pride returns stronger than ever, carrying forward the timeless message that true greatness is not about ruling the world, it's about understanding your place within it. Understanding your place within it.